Hello everybody, welcome back. A while ago I went out and purchased myself a sketchbook. It's just a simple book with the purpose so that I can start drawing future projects. I'll give you a brief sneak peek at some future projects, and I want this book to look nice, to make it nice. I'm still practicing drawing. I'm not particularly great at it, but I manage, and this book will help me to focus that. It will give me a dedicated space where I can practice drawing and making notes about future projects, things I need to get, tools I might have to invest in or whatever to get to that project. And for that reason, it's actually kind of personal to me, this book, so I decided I'm going to make it look nice. And that's what I'm going to do in today's video. I'm going to try and cover this book with leather, and then in addition to that, I'm going to try and put my logo into the leather. Please fit, please fit, please fit. I think it will, yeah. I had to guess the size in the store. I roughly worked with an A4 in mind, but this will actually be perfect. I'm actually going to cut it a little bit bigger and then trim it on the book, which I think would be the best idea. And then I'm quickly going to have to cut out these templates I made. So believe it or not, for somebody who doesn't have a lot of leather experience, I'm going to try and cut this out of leather. Because why not? You have to challenge yourself. Skill doesn't just fall out of the sky. Only by being challenged that you can do it. But I'm gonna have to, yeah. So let me quickly cut out this, and then we can see how this plan is going to work out. I cut out, and then I ran into this challenge. I don't want the letters I just cut out, I don't want to stick them on top of this black leather. I like the color contrast, but I don't want it to stick out because I'm going to be using this book and I'm afraid of rubbing it off, especially since there's such small corners and stuff here. What I want to do is above my ski level. No, what I want to do is I want to cut it out so that this part goes in that part. That when I glue it, it will almost become like it's one. So this is what I want to do. However, I was sitting here trying to figure out how exactly am I going to do that without, without the leather moving too much and being all over the place, and still getting it in the center of the book and all of that. Because if I do it on top of the book, then I will cut into the book, which I don't want to do. If I take it off and I don't have any way to mark, we already saw I don't know how to mark the leather, then I might do it in a place and I put it back and the leather doesn't cover the book everywhere. So, and at that time, believe it or not, my wife came in the garage to bring me some coffee and donuts because she's like super awesome. And I explained to her my dilemma, and she came up with this idea where I'm going to glue the back half of this cover onto the book. And then I'm going to take these and stick them to the inside, reverse glue them to the inside with normal Pritt, so I can pull the paper back off afterwards. And then once they are glued on, the paper can't move, and then I can cut on the inside of this. And then when I turn it over, I just do it reverse. And that's brilliant. That is what I think will work. Man, you gotta love wives. They're so awesome. So what I'm gonna do right now is I am going to put the letters aside, and I'm going to first glue the back part onto the book so that dries, and then I can do this whole reverse thing, hopefully without messing it up and getting confused with what's front and what's back. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. Actually very excited to try that. This is so satisfying. In the light, it makes this little beautiful patterns. It actually looks so cool. Ooh, I just realized I've got a perfect tool for this. That should get out all the air bubbles and everything, so we can get a nice glue. I can actually hear it popping all the air bubbles, and ooh, this is going to look so nice. I want to at this point just mention that if you're going to do this and you're going to glue such a big area like this, then please be sure that you are doing that in a well ventilated area. The fumes from this glue is, luckily I've got the ventilation going, but it's still, I can smell it, it's quite a lot. So please be sure that you are working in a well ventilated area. Now here comes the part where I have to make sure that I do this in reverse. So in reverse it would look like, okay, now this is going to be the tricky part, to cut this out without moving the leather too much. Okay. Now for the moment of truth. Oh, I'm excited. Oh my goodness. That actually worked. Time to glue. Right, here it is. Take a look at that. I absolutely love this. It turned out exactly like I hoped it would turn out. And it feels, I'm telling you, this leather, this black leather is so amazing. I could have just covered the book in this and taken 2 minutes and it still would have been a massive improvement. I wanted it to be in the leather, so it's not something that sits on top. And it just came out perfectly. What an incredible learning experience and what an amazing result. I absolutely love this. I really do appreciate your support. If you like these kind of videos, if you want to see me fill up this book and make another one, then click the subscribe button, smash that bell so that you can get notifications of any videos. Consider following me on social media where I sometimes post other things that I also find interesting and that I'm busy with and all of that. If you like this, please leave a comment below. Anything, you liked it, you didn't like it, maybe I can try this, I should have done that. Anything, I really welcome the comments. Until our next time, I would like to say, live long and prosper and always make your best life. That's a disaster. How do you mark black leather? Well, the obvious answer is with a white pen, which I don't have. Who knew that this could be such a complicated thing to figure out? Interesting. Oh, shit.